Hey, this is Omar Miranda with What's Your Problem? Merry Christmas! It is December 25th, 2017. It's a Monday morning, and as you see, my kitchen is full of activity. My wife and daughter have made the things that they normally make for Christmas morning, and we've got some apple cider here being defrosted. We've got some bag of pineapple chunks. We've got some biscuits cooking in the oven, and we're gonna make some biscuits and gravy. We got some chocolate we got from the stocking stuffer, and I got my stocking stuffer, which is the best stocking stuffer of all. I got homemade granola. It's so choice. Very, very good. Now, something you need to know about my wife, she used to actually sell this granola, like, for a lot of money. So, it's really, really good. I'm gonna tell you a story. This is a true story, an embarrassing story, and I hope you'll hear my confession. A couple of years ago, my wife would spend an entire day making granola because we would kind of blow through it as a family. I lovingly call my family locusts because we just eat, I have two teenagers and they just eat everything in sight. If it doesn't eat them first, they eat it. My wife was gone. Actually, she was gone, and I had watched her make granola, and I was going to make some granola to help out. So I got now I'm going to post my wife's recipe as well, so you'll have that. But I can tell you very briefly, what she put in there. I had some oatmeal, just some plain old oats, and I put them in the pot. Got my pot here. I put them in the pot and I mixed them up here, and I got some oil, and I put the oil in the pot and I mixed it up together, and I had some honey and I put that in the pot and I mixed that up together, and I got some cinnamon and I put that in the pot and I mixed it up together, and I had some craisins and some blueberries. Craisins are those cranberries that are like sad and depressed and all pretty and dried up, just all. That's how a cranberry would look if it was sad, just all. And I had some dried blueberries and some pecans, Georgia pecans, of course, some Georgia pecans, and some brown sugar, and I put that all in the pot. And actually, I mixed it up. But I realized I didn't have enough oil, and so, being the good Puerto Rican that I am, I got some extra virgin olive oil, and I put that in the pot. And I thought, extra virgin means extra flavor, delicious. So I mixed it all up. I was so excited. Put it in the oven. Set a timer, pull it out of the oven, couldn't wait, took a bowl, put some granola in the bowl, and I put it to my mouth, and it was the most disgusting thing I'd ever tasted. One ingredient, one action messed up the entire recipe. Now, of course, my wife came home and she reversed the problem. She made some more oatmeal and used the right ingredient, used the actual oil and not olive oil, which is not my wife's recipe. And that is a funny story. It's a true story. But I tell you that story because on Christmas Day, Jesus as a baby came to our earth to give himself as that right ingredient to reverse the recipe that we as human beings messed up. Now, God, way back in the beginning of time, made Adam, the first man, and Eve, the first woman, and put them in a beautiful garden called the Garden of Eden. You can read about this in the Bible, in Genesis, all in the book of Genesis. But in Genesis chapter 3, it only took 3 chapters. In Genesis chapter 3, Adam and Eve decided to basically used the wrong ingredient, and that was they decided to disobey God and took a bite out of the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And since then, the recipe's just been bad. So Jesus came to this earth, like my wife did, and use the right ingredient, which was himself. And through being born, he was able to, and when in about 90 days, in April the 1st, we'll be able to celebrate Easter, which is the celebration of the time when he died and rose from the dead to make sure that we could spend eternity with him. He used himself as the right ingredient to reverse the curse that Adam and Eve had done for us when they sinned in the Garden of Eden. And Jesus died on the cross for us to give us the opportunity to spend eternity with him. Now, that's what Christmas is about. Presents are wonderful, but Jesus himself was the best present of all. And if you haven't accepted Jesus today, if you haven't accepted the sacrifice he made for you today, you can. It's a simple prayer. You recognize that you are sinful and he is perfect, and that you accept the life and death that he lived and died for you in your place, and ask him to be Lord of your life and to help you live your life to please him. When you do that, he'll give you his Holy Spirit. And this can be the best Christmas for you ever. If you want to know more how to do that, you can check out my website. You can shoot me an email. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Tell me how you like the video. Give me ideas for more videos. You can find my link here, 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 or here. This is Omar Miranda with What's Your Problem? Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.